Hi everyone, welcome to contentforcoaches.com. Thanks very much for being here. I am so glad you're trying out the platform. If you've already seen this video lots and lots of times, you can click on the side of the video or click on the X, get me out of the way and get on with your work. If not, and this is your first time or you're watching this on YouTube, welcome again. So let me talk or give you a quick overview of the platform and the different sections that you're going to be able to navigate through to actually build your funnels, build your websites, and everything else within the platform. The first thing we'll do when we actually open up your platform is you'll find that there's a menu at the top, and the builder section will be the one that you start on whenever you open and log into your project, right? Log into your account. The builder is where you build your pages, build your websites, build your sections, etc., to actually, put it out there in the world and start selling your products and services. The builder has the main menu on the left hand side for actually building and viewing the pages you create. The first button on this menu on the left is for pages, and with this one you can actually add new, which gives you the opportunity to create new pages and new pop-ups or new page groups, or you can navigate to the pages and sections that you already have in your website. The next one is the widgets. These are the items that you drag on the page to actually customize the pages or build your page from scratch, however you want to do it. For example, we can take this progress bar, we can just drop it on the page, and there you have a progress bar where you can change the colors, change the progress, and all the different details with each of these widgets. I've got videos on the help desk where you can actually look at how these widgets work and how you customize them, but there again is your add widgets. The next one you'll probably want to do when you first build your website, and it's called global styling. This is where you'll be able to set the standard items within your pages and websites. The text styling, where you get to choose the text for your headers and normal fonts and links. We'll actually have the fonts, where you can actually add your own fonts, choose new fonts, or even upload a custom font if you're not using one of those that's readily available. And we've actually got over 900 fonts, the Google fonts, actually into the system you can add. You've got the color palette for your website. We have a primary color, which you'll see on this page is actually for the button and a couple of other areas where they've actually picked your primary color out of this global palette. And then the secondary colors, you have a background color for the page, which you can change, and the main text color. You can actually customize all the colors on the global styling. You can also choose a website layout right now, and they all default to the 1100 pixels width, but a full width you can actually change it to boxed, and you can actually change the width from here on the global styling. And then you've got the page styling, where you can actually set background images, whether they repeat or not, or a background color. A little bit different to the actual color palette, but allows you to customize how your website's going to look, especially when you start dragging on those elements. The next is funnels. Now, funnels generally are treated differently to websites. For example, the page we're on right now is the website. I've just numbered it 1 when I actually loaded it into this system to do the training. You can add websites. Just to let you know, a website is actually counts towards your account if it's active. Okay, right now it's got a check mark which shows active. If you want to build another website and you've only got one website on your plan, you can actually click and make this one inactive, which puts a pause by the button there, and then you can create a new website which doesn't take you over the limit. It's only the actual active websites that will take you over a limit, and you'll have your funnels separate here. So this is where you can actually build out your funnels, your sales funnels, your lead generation funnels, whatever funnels you have that you want to build, you can build in the platform, and they will list them separately on here. The next is the settings, and it's basically website settings that don't include the global styling. You've got the custom code, if you want to add a custom code, CSS or anything else to the site. You've got page SEO, so every page you're on you can actually create SEO for that page. You've got the file manager where you'll upload your images and your documents, your PDFs, your audio files, whatever it is you're either selling or giving away in the store would also go in the file manager. You've got the general, which gives you a favicon, which is the little icon you can see in the top next to every website name. And you've got a social sharing image just in case it doesn't find one on the page that you want to use for the whole site. This is also where you'll add your domain, for your website. You can connect an existing domain you own or get a new domain. You can also set the subdomain so that if you wanted to use the subdomain instead of an actual domain, you could still go live with our builder. Language and time. So you have the date format and the time format. However you want to set that up. You can also do right to left on the text. Cookies and privacy, depending on where you are in the world, and the rules regarding GDPR and the California laws regarding privacy, you will probably need to turn on the cookie disclaimer. And there's also an opportunity to actually request customer data based on that as well. Applications are where you add the things that you want to integrate with the platform. Not only do we integrate with Zapier, which allows you to do most integrations, you can actually integrate with things like MailChimp, MailerLite, Facebook Pixels, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, and a few others. Plus we've got the full connect with Webhook built into the system as well. And you can actually connect your own email server to email directly from there as well. So lots of different things you can do with applications. Personalization, it's really cool. You noticed on some websites where they have maybe copyright and the year, you can actually in here use this current year, and when it's on your page or on your footer, it will actually show the current year all the time. So it always looks like your website is up to date. There are other things you can do, like it's got here, location, email, phone. These are personalization tags you can actually globally modify for your sites and use them in your pages. And then URL redirects, you can actually set up redirects to actually send visitors to pages from pages that don't exist to maybe your home page or a 404 page or something else like that. So there's lots of website settings that you can play with in there. And then the website preview, it literally is what it says. You can actually preview what the website's going to look like before it goes live. You can preview it on a tablet, and you can preview it on a cell phone. The other thing you can do is actually show it in a new tab. I'm not going to do that while I'm doing the video, but it will actually take it out of the previewer and put it onto its own website tab within Chrome, Firefox, whatever it is you're using. So those are your main buttons that you'll need, your operations that you'll need for building your sites, your pages. Further down, we actually have the help section. What we've done is built in the help section where it's got a lot of videos and instructions on how to do things within the platform. You can click on help, it opens it up in the sidebar so that you've actually got it here handy. Obviously the problem with that is sometimes it covers up what you're trying to work on. So you just click on the arrow here, which will actually move it out to a page on its own, so you can start searching our help desk, our wiki section, or a knowledge base for want of a better description, so you can learn more about the platform. We're going to be adding content to that all the time, so if you're not sure on anything, get in there, take a look, see what you can find. You've also here got a chat widget that we've built in. Now it didn't pop up in your window, but when I clicked it, it created a pop-up window so you can actually contact me, connect with me to ask a question directly, and I'll be able to help you on the spot within the platform there. And that's just by clicking this little bit bar here. If I'm not online or not available for this, it will actually open up a ticket box, which you can also access by clicking submit ticket. So just leave me your name, your email address, and what the problem is, or if it's an opportunity, let me know what it is, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. So that's the help. Down the bottom, you've also got the ability to actually look at the view without previewing it, so you can change the view. Let me actually just save this. We made a couple of changes there, and change the view, and then you can actually start customizing some of the things within the mobile phone view or the tablet view or the desktop view. And that's the builder. This is probably where you'll spend most of your time. The next section we've got is the store. And the store is where you set up your store and start selling your products and services. You can actually sell a lot of different types of products and services here. We've got 4 key ones and how to set it up. This one has some preloaded products already in, but if you just look at the product, for example, it's very simple to get this set up. You can track inventory, you can have variations, custom thank you pages, you can ask additional questions when they're buying the product, and you can tag your customers, plus add the images and customize the actual page for all your products. So within the store dashboard, You can create products, you can connect your payment processor, whether you're using Stripe or PayPal, something like that. You can build up your store details, it takes a few minutes to do that. And then if you are selling physical products, you can actually create all your shipping items in here. And you get to build and drag and drop you get to build your pages for your store. We've got templates already set up for you, but you can actually change the layout and the look of your pages for your store with the same drag and drop builder that you use for the pages. And then you can actually start sharing the products to sell. You can create subscriptions, you can create discounts, you can change the layout and styling, and you can actually keep track of what's happening with your store. In the contact section, you've actually got a full CRM in here, so you can actually follow up your contacts. This is one I put in here to start with. You can tag your contacts, you can add them to lists, you can import them, export them, keep up with everything in your contacts. You can actually set member groups. So if you were doing a course where they had to get access to a course, you can actually set it up as a member group to give them access through that group, and they get access to pages that you may have set as password protected or members only. Just to let you know, I'm going to talk about emails and automations in just a second, but just because they're in the contact section, it doesn't necessarily mean it's counting towards your current subscriber limits. So just be aware that if you've got something in there that you're not going to email, you're not going to add to a list, they don't count towards your limits within the emails and automations. Next is your appointments section. This is where you can actually create events, schedules, add operators, and create services where people can actually book calls with you or book events with you, however you want to set that up for your booking calendar. And you can actually have, depending on your platform, depending on your plan, have more than one booking operator to actually take calls or arrange appointments with. Again, you can do in-person appointments as well as virtual appointments within the calendar system. And my favorite part is the emails and automations, because this is where you're going to get to nurture your prospects, your leads, your customers, the people that come to you and get on your list. Social media is great. Social media is a great way to connect with a lot of people. But if they're not on the list, there's no way you can tell them about your special offers and what's coming up and nurture those relationships with your connections. You've actually got the dashboard that we're on now. You can actually create a campaign, which is a one-off email, just to send to a group or all of the people in your database. You've got automations which you can set up. If somebody, for example, if you have a lead magnet you're giving away, you can actually set it to create an automation that automatically goes to that person when they subscribe for your lead magnet. Here's where you keep all your list and subscribers so that you can actually email and communicate with them. You've got email templates, and we have lots and lots of templates already pre-built. Of course, you can already create your own template or literally add a new template and start from scratch. And then, of course, the settings you'll need to set up. You'll need a domain set up for the email sending so that the emails actually come from one. It's just one of the Spam Act. And we're going to get you to fill out your brand details as well, just to make sure that we're not sending spam, because spam is bad for everybody. We all hate it, right? Nobody wants spam. So we want to make sure that you've actually got all your information in here to actually email your prospects and customers. Two more things I'm going to show you on here. We've still got the help desk on the side there, it's still available. The dashboard is all about your business within the center. You can either click on dashboard and choose one of the items in here, or you can just click on the logo content for coaches at the left hand side. So let's just do that real quick. I'll take you to your training center. This is what I've called it, my training center. This is your dashboard. This is whatever the project is called, your account is called. This is where you'll have everything, right? It shows you I've got one website in here, which you've already seen. You've got an overview, which is going to show you your website analytics. You can actually track on who's looking at pages, how many pages getting looked at, what the popular pages are, where they're coming from, what devices they're using. You can see all of that information. You can also track your storage and bandwidth. So you can keep an eye on how many people are and how much storage you're using and how many people are actually visiting your site. You can also add admins to your account depending again on the plan you've got. You actually get an admin for every funnel that you can add and for your websites that you have. So you can actually have multiple admins, and with those admins you can actually control what they have access to. They can have access to absolutely everything, or you can pick and choose. For example, if you've got somebody that literally is just going to be building pages for you, They don't need to see anything else in here. You can literally just give them access to the page builder. Billing is your billing. Now, right now, this account is on trial, so it's asking me to actually select which trial I want to be on. Once you're on a trial, it'll give you just the option there to upgrade or downgrade or cancel your plan. We actually have an affiliate program where we pay 30% reoccurring commission on everybody you send to the platform that we can help with them building their business, getting online. And we pay 30% reoccurring commission forever. So if they got on a plan and they're with us for 5 years, you'll get the 30% reoccurring commission for 5 years. Hopefully they'll stay a lot longer. We'll see how that goes. But you get the ability to actually build your affiliate dashboard. You can actually get links. You can create links for everything on our site. Everybody that signs up for the software, you'll get a recurring commission for. And then we've got the details of your account, giving you your name, your email address, and you can actually change your password at here. You can also rename the project if you want. Let's take us back to the builder. Very easy to do. This is Content for Coaches. This is where you're going to build your business, start selling online, and hopefully have the life that you want to have doing it. Remember, use the help button to get in touch with me. If you click on that, you can search the database, or you can open a chat with me so that we can actually connect, get to know each other, and hopefully I can help you be even more successful than you already are. This is Steve Black with Content for Coaches. I really appreciate you being here. Any questions? Let me know. Thanks for watching.